Hello my loves. I feel like every time I jump on here it feels like long time no chat, but I thought this week we could do a little training vlog. I feel like I'm in such a good groove with my training at the moment. Last week was like our first proper week back to training, I guess normal training post Worlds. We started off with like a deload week because everyone was returning to training kind of at the same time off a decent break. I didn't have a decent break, but some people did. So I'm like in my second week of proper training and I'm fucking loving it. I think because I'm going from like power and racing, which involves a lot of rest, to then training again. Even though it's really hard, I'm seeing like improvement and progression so clearly every single session. So it's really enjoyable and easy to like stick to, very motivating, very rewarding. So I'm loving it. I thought I'd bring you guys along. Otherwise, update wise, things are going fucking awesome at the moment. Since I last vlogged, I was like just about to launch my Naked Harvest collection and it did launch. It did really well. I had the best time. We hosted a like little influencer ambassador event at a cafe called Black Dingo in Coolangatta, which is like a beautiful new cafe that overlooks the ocean. We did a sunrise Pilates class. There were literally whales in the horizon, like so beautiful. So grateful to everyone that came to that event because I was very nervous to host that. But I honestly had the best time and I feel like everyone that came made it the best time and was so lovely, and appreciate all the girls as well that drove all the way from Brisbane to come to the Gold Coast for an event that started at like 6 a.m. So thank you so much. Oh yeah, I went to Melbourne last weekend for Boyd's VFL Grand Final, which they lost by 1 goal and it was so sad, but such a fun weekend. All the girlfriends and I, like, we did this like partners package through the footy club where we got to travel to Melbourne together, stay together in Albert Park, and there's still these like fun dinners, like pre-game events, post-game events, everything together. So that was really nice. It was like a bit of a girls' weekend. And now obviously footy season is over, so I've got my boyfriend back. Boyd normally trains like every night, pretty much every night of the week, until like quite late, and then like every weekend is a game either on the Gold Coast or in Melbourne. So I feel like in winter I don't really see him that much other than like throughout the day. So I'm excited that I have my boyfriend back, and whenever Boyd's footy season's over I do get a little bit excited selfishly because it means that my season is this week. We've got Boyd's like best and fairest for footy, and then I've got my best friend coming next week. Boyd's got a friend up this week. I go to Bali in 2 weeks. I race in 3 weeks. Like, oh, there's so much, but I'm so excited. All right, first session of the week is underway. It's 4 o'clock Monday night. First session, all my track sessions are in the PM. So tonight is my speed session. I've got like starts, flies, over speed. I think it's quite a low volume session. I can't actually remember what we did last week, to be honest, but well, I think we do starts over 20, over 50, we have over speed, we have I think 40 meter flies, and then I think we have some rolling 60s maybe. I don't know, we'll see, we'll wait and see. But I'm just gonna make up my Dr. Hydrate, like my electrolytes, and get myself a banana, and then we'll be on the road. This session is probably like my longest one, or maybe Wednesdays are, but it's like a very low volume session. I reckon I clock up about like 200 meters in the whole session, but it still takes like over 2 hours. So, because we just rest so long. Guys, it is pissing down. When I left my house, it was sunny, and now we're gonna be training probably in a thunderstorm. So wish me luck. Good morning guys, happy Tuesday. So training last night was, as you can probably tell, not a vibe. It was horrible, torrential rain. I personally hate training in the rain. I don't think anyone likes training in the rain, but I just feel like it almost becomes like a bit of a wasted session because you get like getting soaked and you're getting cold, but then you're not staying warm in between reps, so then you're not able to run at full capacity, and obviously it's raining as well. So I don't know, just didn't feel like a good session. Felt very rushed, but there's only so much you can do when it's pissing down, and we didn't get to do overspeed or bellies or anything that we'd normally do, so it was a lot of like sort of standing starts and just like whatever we could make do with. Obviously didn't get as much footage as well because it was pissing down and I felt really bad asking people in the rain to film my reps. But today we have gym, so I alternate every day whether I'm on the track or in the gym. Tuesdays is like my power session. This is my favorite session of the week. So I've got like a heap of plyos and I've got my power cleans, some split squats, a little bit of accessory work. But this is like my lower volume session as well, which I am personally someone that loves anything 3 reps or less. So that's what this session looks like. My cleans, I've got like 4 sets of 2. Everything's like under 5 reps, which is nice. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the gym now, so I'm there nice and early. And then today's plan as well, Tuesday nights I get my weekly massage, so I'm really looking forward to that. Afternoon, so I'm just cooking my lunch, hence the air fryer in the background, but I'm about to head to the surf club to do my once a week bike session. It's like not on a spin bike. I don't really know much about bikes. It's called the crank bike, and it just helps with my like sprint turnover and also my dorsiflexion because I gotta like keep my foot in the pedal, and basically like the pedals don't go like this like a normal spin bike. They kind of like go at the same time, and you've got to coordinate it that they go like this. I don't know, hard to explain. But I do it at the surf club on the little like super old bike. It's 6 minutes, 50 seconds rest, 10 seconds sprint, 6 rounds. That's it. It's so short and easy. Well, not easy, it's really hard, but it's like, it sounds really easy. So I'm gonna do that, and then I've got my weekly massage, and I am so excited. I cringe so hard every time I look at myself on that bike. Like, I swear I feel like I'm going a lot faster than I am. But anyways, massage now. I'm currently struggling with a bit of sciatic nerve pain. My lower back is like very jammed up, and I've got like constant like neural pain in my hamstring, and it's now like going down into my calf. So I'm getting like, I always get regular massage, but now it's like very justified. And it's actually quite sore today because I didn't get a massage last week because my massage chick was away. So I'm really looking forward to that because I'm pretty in pain a lot today. Last night was pretty bad too. So I'm looking forward to getting that released, and then I'll go to the physio later in the week and get it actually sorted. Frustrating, but I mean, are you a sprinter if you don't constantly have a niggle? I mean, that's probably not the right thing to say, but it's tends to be quite true most of the time. So anyways, I will catch you guys tomorrow after my massage. Hi guys, happy Wednesday. I'm driving to the track now and I feel unreal today. First of all, my Whoop recovery is like 95%, which obviously like that's not the only indication of how I feel, but I do feel unreal. Been sleeping like an absolute king. I've actually been napping every day, which is a new thing for me for the past like maybe like week, and I'm loving it. I like get up early, get decent sleep, but then have another little like 30-minute sleep, and not too close to training, just to the point where I feel energized, have some food, get to training, feel good. I'm loving it. So this is my little routine at the moment. My massage last night literally saved my life. This is like the first day in a bit that I haven't been in pain. Pardon me. Wednesday sessions are generally my least favorite of the week, but at the moment it's probably my favorite. I'm really enjoying it. We have 3-point starts over 40 or 50 to start with. I think we do some ins and outs at the start. Then we do some bounds. That's what I don't like. I hate bounds. I like bounds in the gym. I don't like bounds at track because it's just a lot of volume. And I'm a fragile girl at the moment. And then the bulk of the session is sleds. So we have these like heavy ass sleds on the grass. I can't tell you what they weigh because the resistance is dependent on the grass and like how moist it is. Did I just say that? I mean, the moisture in the grass. So it's been raining the past few days, so I think sleds will be really easy tonight because generally the wetter the grass is, the more it slides. And we like stack plates on the sleds. We do like pushes and pulls heavy over 20 meters, and then we do some longer ones over 50 meters, and then every training block we build up the long sleds by 10 meters. So at the moment we're doing 50, next block will be 60, and we stretch it out all the way to 100. So then eventually we're doing 100-meter sleds, which is honestly the most pain you like ever put your body through. I feel like sleds benefit my racing so much. I just find like a 90-meter beach sprint is so easy when not so easy, but I can actually run through the line when I've got sleds in my program. So I'm really happy about this, and I feel like things that are hard, that are not usually enjoyable, if you can notice the benefit it has to something that you love, like racing, then you end up enjoying it. I feel like this has just been such a fun week. Morning, happy Thursday. Off to gym this morning, second last gym session of the week. I do 3 sessions in total. Thursdays is my session that I do on my own as well, so I've got no urgency to get there. And I also don't know if I feel like if you normally watch my videos you would know this, but if you don't, all of my gym sessions are like full body. Today's session I have a bit of like hammy work. I always start with like a little bit of like rehab and prep work. Then I've got trap bar deadlifts. Then I've got single leg RDLs, some core neutral grip eccentric pull-ups at 30 kilos. And then I've got neutral grip pull-ups at 17 kilos. And I got some GHD, hammy work, half kneeling cable chops, and calf raises. So kind of lots of like accessory sort of stuff. Tuesday is my favorite session. Thursdays is like quite, not boring, but definitely not my favorite. And then Saturdays is like my compound day. So I got my squats, my Bulgarians, my bench press, my rows, planks. Not that planks is a compound, but it's like my bigger session. So that's the go. Feeling good today. Had a good sleep. This is my training fit today, CSB of. And I've got shoes to kind of match the colors. I'll catch you guys at the gym. Happy Friday morning. I've just arrived at the athletics track. I've got my last track session of the week. I normally do all my track sessions are at 4:30 midweek, but today I have an event for boys footy best and fairest, so I've got to train this morning. It's like currently 8 AM, quite early for a run session for me, and I've got to train on my own, which I don't really like doing, especially for this session. This is my speed endurance session, which means like long reps. At the moment, my session on a Friday is 3 150s with 8 minutes rest. So they're not balls out. They're like around like 85% speed. 8 minutes rest, which probably to a non-sprinter sounds like a lot, but it's actually, I think, quite short rest. And then I've finished off with the 200 at like 75%. So I got 4 reps today. With how much rest I have, it'll probably take about an hour of running. I feel like when I first started track, I loved speed endurance. Like I loved running 300s and everything. And then now I've become like short distance only. Like I love my starts. But now I feel like speed endurance is growing on me because I know it's something like that I need to work on. It's also like the only thing we do at training where we time ourselves. So you actually get to see the improvement. And I'm starting to like it because I know it's what I need. Because a 90-meter beach sprint is not 90 meters. It's like probably a 150 on track with how long it feels. So I feel like these are definitely, even though they're on the track, they just feel like they transfer really well onto my beach sprint. All right, that's all from me. Let's get this session done. And then we've only got one more for the week. Okay, Okay, I've done 2 and my phone keeps overheating, so I'm not getting much video, but oh my god, it is so hard running on your own. Like, the times I'm hitting this week feels so much harder than the same times last week when I was running with the squad, because you have someone to push you all the way to the end, whereas I've got this head noise like running down the straight. I'm like, I could so slow down right now, or I have to like push all the way through the line, but I have no one pushing me. I don't know, hard to explain, but it is so much harder. So hats off to anyone that trains on their own, because it is not easy. Okay, 150s are done, thank God. Now I'm gonna put my joggers on for my 200 because it is quite slow, and my hammy is not really liking these bends. I don't typically do 200s like ever. I'm like 150s or like 100s on the sand. So I feel like I need to slowly start getting used to running bends, and with my hammy pain it's just not really liking it. So I'm gonna put my joggers on for a bit more support. And I also, unpopular opinion, but I hate wearing spikes, and I'll literally only wear them like if I have to. I think because I'm just so used to running barefoot, I don't know, I just don't like them. So if I'm not running something like 85% and above, or unless it's like block starts, then I don't like to wear them. So I normally hit my runners on as long as I can, which probably is not the best thing, but it saves my feet. We are done, thank the Lord. Good morning, happy Saturday, last session of the week. I'm in the gym today. Last night we had Boyd's Best and Fairest, and it was like probably the latest night I've had in, I'm gonna say like 18 months. I am like very routine with my sleep. I always go to bed same time, always wake up same time. Normally it's around like 8:30/9 till about 4:30 to 5:30, anywhere around that. I didn't get home until like 11:30 last night, and then I woke up at 8. So I think because I'm so out of routine right now, I literally feel like I've been hit by a bus, or that I've had like a huge bender. Like, I feel horrible, but we move on. I feel like normally when I feel shocking, I end up having quite a good training session because I'm just so relaxed and have no expectation. But today my session is pretty much like all my compounds. I've got squats, Bulgarians, I've got landmine push press, which normally is bench, but we're doing landmines at the moment, which I prefer way more anyway. Then I've got bench pulls, so like rows, weighted planks, and like a little bit of core. So I actually enjoyed this session because it's very simple, just my compounds and a few little core things at the end, and I'm excited. So let's get it. Training week done. I really need to work on my recovery this weekend. I have been consistently in the yellow on Whoop. If you have a Whoop, you know what I'm talking about, but I need to catch up on sleep tonight and get ready for a big week next week. It's going to be week 3 of our running cycle, so we train in 4-week blocks, and week 3 you tend to feel shocking because you're like a few days out from your deload. But I'm excited. The weather's warming up. I find training so much more enjoyable when it's warm. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know if you guys want any more videos like this. I feel like my training is very similar for 4 weeks straight, which is why I don't do these more often, but let me know what you guys want to see. I'm heading to Bali soon, so I can't wait to bring you guys along for our trip. I love filming when I'm overseas, which I only go to Bali anyway, so it's always in Bali. But hope you guys have a good day, and thanks for watching if you made it this far, and I'll see you next time.